In the late 90s, early aughts, three friends met in the woods to tell each other scary stories. They recorded their stories and captured unexplained paranormal phenomena. The whereabouts of the members of the Scary Storyteller Society are unknown. All that remains are the tapes that were recovered from their abandoned campsite. And after you listen to them, you'll have to ask yourself, are you scared of these stories?
Are you scared?
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 Are you scared? Scared. I'm getting pretty scared, y'all.
I am scared.
This is getting scary.
I'm scared.
Are you scared?
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 One, two, buckle my shoe. You guys notice what I'm doing over here with this baby?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's the loudest licking I've ever heard.
And a little bit of sucking too.
Almost missed that part.
Orange, my favorite flavor.
Ew. Of all the fucking flavors, what the
I
hell's
like
wrong with
orange.
you?
What can I say? I like orange. You guys ever wonder? I mean, just look at this. You ever wonder what is at the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah,
So limited.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's the
it-
question. I think it was
Yeah.
how many licks does it take to get to the center? Not what's in this.
Like, have you never ate an entire Tootsie Roll?
Have you given up or something?
Is your mouth, or is your mouth that, your jaw get tired that fast?
I try to crack it like the owl does in the commercial. Like he cracks it with.
That's why you have no
try.
teeth.
Have you done?
I have teeth. I've chipped a few trying to crack them, but I'm getting there. I'm gonna crack the code.
Here, let me see that for a second.
Yeah, here.
Tootsie Roll in the middle.
I don't know. You can't just.
It's the licks. It's the whole.
The point is, how many licks does it take?
Yeah, and you just cracked it. You just bought.
You asked what's in the center.
That's not fair because you have abnormally large teeth and you have abnormal amounts of calcium in your teeth. So that's not like a normal person can't do that.
He's not paying attention. You're worried about what's in the center. The story is how many licks does it take?
I
you're
don't
getting
I
fixed
don't
on my
care. I want
molars.
to be like the owl.
What
is
do you
I'm
mean?
saying.
You just
I
wanna
don't
be-
want to lick and lick and lick all day long. I want to do what you just did. I want to just take one bite and I want it to crack off like the owl. You know, he eats it. It's
Gotcha.
clean.
I understand
I
that
want a
part.
beak is what I'm saying.
I understand that. I'm still hung up on why'd you ask what's in the middle. If you're worried about cracking it, that's fine.
I don't think it's a Tootsie Roll.
I'm showing you right now. I bit it in half.
You can't tell me. That just looks like
That is
dark
pretty-
matter.
that's-
That looks like dark
Eat
matter
it.
to me.
That is pretty impressive.
Dark
that you-
matter.
That you did that.
Thanks.
I mean,
I'm not impressed because he has abnormally large teeth, and he prides himself on how much milk he drinks. So
My
that means-
dentist said I have one too many molars.
That's it, right there. It is. He's just a freak. You know,
Okay.
a crocodile could do that. A crocodile could snap a Tootsie Roll Pop.
okay. Let's start from the beginning. What is this all about?
It boils down to this: I don't trust what's at the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
It's Tootsie.
What is a Tootsie?
It's a Tootsie Roll.
Okay, what is a Tootsie Roll?
I guess
What
I
kind
never,
of candy is it?
What is a
Guess I
Tootsie
never
Roll?
thought
It's
of
like
it that way.
chocolate stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that explains it. Chocolate stuff.
Yeah, but
that's
you
all
said
we
it
know.
yourself, isn't it? Even you don't know.
You don't know.
What's
It's
a Tootsie?
chocolate flavored stuff. What's a Tootsie?
I don't like saying the word that much. The
mean,
more I
it's
say
like-
the
it's
word,
like-
the more
Yeah, we always say
uncomfortable I feel.
Tootsie Roll,
It's like
but
candy fudge.
it's like plastic though.
It is kind of like plastic.
And it's extra chewy. Like fudge isn't. Fudge is like a creamy chewy, and this is like a hard like dock. You gotta really duck into it.
Or you
with
can
it.
just not eat it when you get to the middle.
See, then what's the point?
The point's getting there. It's not about the destination, it's the journey.
For me, it's about the destination. I go on a journey. I don't remember any details except I'm here. I arrived. You know, I take a Valium if I'm on a plane. I take a Valium if I'm in a car.
Don't talk about your drug abuse, please.
I take a Valium if I'm on a train. I'm on Valium right now.
When you drive, you take a Valium?
It depends. I mean, I'm on a bus or if I have somebody driving me.
But not when you're driving.
You're not gonna get me on the talk boy saying whether I do that or not.
Well, okay, let's turn the talk boy off then. I've always wanted to do that.
No, give me that. Give me it. Stop. It's not cute. It's not fun to mess with the talk boy. It goes on the stump, the story stump.
I can smell the Valium under breath. It's fucking gross.
I can't smell the Valium on my breath. What you
is
smell
that
is Tootsie
possible?
Rolls.
It smells so sweet.
I haven't brushed my teeth. It's the Tootsie Rolls.
No,
not the
it's
Valium.
definitely the Valium. It smells sweet. It smells chocolatey.
If anything, it would smell bitter, you idiot. You just said it smelled sweet and chocolate. It's a Tootsie Roll. And I'm not on Valium.
How do you know what Valium smells or whatever like? I don't know. I don't know that. So I mean,
I've chewed a few of them before. They just taste like it's like chewing aspirin.
Yeah.
I learned that from Salem's Lot. I kind of picked that up from Salem's Lot. I
so
chewed a
wait,
lot of aspirin.
so you've done it before?
He hasn't
Sure.
done it. No,
There's no way
he doesn't know what
he's
he's
done
talking.
I mean, yeah, I'm up for anything. you know,
I
you
don't
guys know me.
understand. In one breath, you judge me for my
Listen,
quote,
it's not
drug
something I'm
abuse
proud
problem.
of. It's not something I'm proud of. I'm over that. Past
Over
that in my
what?
life.
What are you over?
Let's not bring up the old, dirty skeletons in my closet. You know.
Nobody did.
that. No, you just started talking.
You just said
You
don't
just-
bring up my skeletons in my closet.
I'm over it. I don't do that shit anymore. I grew past it. I'd
Okay,
appreciate
cool.
if you
All right,
would
that's
too.
fine. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I fucking used to snort Valium.
Yeah, there you go.
Valleys.
See, we don't care, but you're gonna do this, right?
See, you projected your drug problem on me. I have legitimate anxiety disorder.
yeah,
You know,
it's-
I only take it when I'm anxious. And most of the time, I'm anxious around you guys because you won't listen to me. You won't
yeah. I've
tell
taken a
serious
couple
stories.
weekend trips to Napa Valley.
What does that mean?
That
Napa
means you-
Valley. It's when you fucking go on a bender on Valium.
That's what. What? I've never heard that.
A
Yeah.
weekend trip to Napa Valley.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's where you
that's-
take
I'm
a bunch of valleys.
Nobody calls them valleys but you.
And I don't think you've ever done them. So.
And also nobody says I'm taking a trip to Napa Valley.
Climbing out of the valley
No, nobody says.
when you're coming out of it.
Nobody has slang for Valium. Oddly enough, it's the one pill that has no slang. They just say, you got any Valium?
Just because
They never
It's
say
not really
like.
highly sought after. In
They
the
never
drug
say
scene.
like V or anything like that.
Maybe.
for Vendetta.
Great graphic novel by Alan Moore.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking nerds.
What? You've never read a comic
No,
book?
I'm just
Owens?
saying. I'm just saying. Jenkins is lying to make himself look cool about his drug abuse.
Yeah, and then you
you're
start bragging
just
about a comic.
book. Guy.
Good one now.
Oh, how is my comic book reading any worse than you reading Party Boy magazine?
I don't
Who the
know.
fuck still reads Party Boy? Who even? You're the only person that ordered Party Boy magazine.
Yeah, who started reading
I don't
part
know. I mean, it always just came to my house.
The subscription started when you were born?
Yeah, is that what happened?
It must have.
Yeah, you never asked your parents to order you Party Boy
My parents
magazine.
were probably like, "Oh,
Party
this,
Boy magazine, please.
Party
My-
Boy magazine, please.
My parents were probably just like, "Oh, this kid's gonna be a real dude."
No, every time he mows the yard, he always mowed in there. Party Boy magazine, please.
Finish mowing the rest of the yard, son. Did you tie an oversized index card to one of your parents' fingers so when they woke up, it said,
Party
"Order
Boy
Party
magazine, please. Admit it, Owens. Did you or did you not?
No, why would I do that?
Because it sounds like something you do. Did you hire a skywriter to write in orange smoke? Party Boy magazine, please.
I just I don't understand what I'm so confused about so many things, and Party Boy magazine's at the top of the list right now.
Cool.
I know you read it, but
Cool.
I mean, what's it
so
about?
are we just gonna like attack me and like ignore your drug abuse and ignore Jenkins just acting like he's a drug abuser?
Well, I can easily ignore
Used
that.
to be a drug abuser. This is the scumbag now.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm a hero because I pulled myself out of the valley. You are fucking stuck there.
I'm not stuck there. It's a legitimate prescription for a legitimate medical issue.
Eh,
I'm not on it now.
doctors are quacks. You can get that on the fucking record. Doctors are
Oh,
quacks.
wait, back off.
Doctors.
I have a stick I brought out here. It's a switch just for you.
Oh, is
Tap
that
at
the one you keep up your ass?
Ow! I'm gonna switch you every time you do that. I brought this out here for
if
you.
I make fun of the stick up your ass,
and fuck! Yeah, it stings, doesn't it?
you are not going to start whipping me
Is that
like a
one of those-
slave out
Is that
here.
one of those fucking stick things you talk about doing in the library or whatever?
No, Owen, that's a newspaper.
Oh no!
on a
Remember you
stick.
read that book about making dams?
Yeah.
This is what this is.
No, this is old school.
You wanted to dam the creek,
No, I
flood the town.
No, I wanted to steal some wood from beaver dams. That's a whole different thing. This is old school. I learned this from my grandparents. They used to maybe go out to the tree.
Your
get a
grandparents were
switch.
slave owners, right?
I don't know, maybe somewhere down the road. Let's not go down there. Let's not do this. I
Just
don't
saying,
know.
they always taught you about whipping for some reason.
They disciplined me. They taught me right. You know, they spanked me.
You
want to
get two boys out in the woods when they don't want to be there, you better get a switch, boy. Is that what they said?
I'm trying to use this switch with some diligence here. Not diligence. What's the word? Some
Maybe shove that back up your ass. And see-
fuck. Trying not to over abuse the power of the switch. Okay.
Don't you dare hit me with that fucking switch.
No, Owens, you're fine. It's him that needs
if
the
you
training.
hit him, I will beat your ass.
Fuck. I'm only doing this until you stay away from the talk boy.
I can
and
get
you
up and
quit
leave. I
sass-mouthing
can get up
me.
and leave any second.
No, you don't. Don't you dare. Sit right back there. Sit your ass down, Jenkins.
Please don't hit me again.
I didn't want this to... I didn't want this scary story. This was a last resort. I didn't want it to come to this. I'm in tears because I didn't want it.
You're crying. You're fucking crying, man.
I just want us to be friends. I don't want to have to whip my friends to get them to stay.
Pull yourself together, man.
The Valium. It's the Valium.
I mean, we didn't even get up to leave.
I'm sorry, James. You just push my buttons. You touch my stuff. You sass mouth me.
I know we haven't done this in a while, but I didn't think you were gonna fucking flip out like that.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna throw the switch out in the woods. No more switch. Yeah, I'm not gonna whip. I'm not gonna whip my friends. I'm not gonna become that guy that whips his friends.
Thank you, Hib.
Wait,
That's
I thought
strong
you
of
shove
you.
it up your ass.
Owens.
Oh, don't you dare! I'll
Owens.
fucking as
I
soon as that switch hits me, you are instantly in the ground.
Guys, Hibbs, how about you
okay.
just throw it? That'll
right.
be a big step for all of us.
I'm not gonna challenge Owens.
No, be above that.
Well, it's not about being above it. It's about he's physically stronger, way stronger than you.
Nah, just be above it.
Jenkins, you're making me rethink throwing the switch out in the woods.
That switch does nothing to either of us.
Jenkins, you yell like a little girl every time he hits you with
Yeah, it hurts, but it does nothing to me. You know, physically.
What do you mean? You're covered in. You have a giant red mark dashed through the middle of your face.
This is my battle scar.
You're bleeding from the mouth.
There's plenty of blood to go.
Jenkins, you're some sort of. Sometimes I question you. You're some sort of weird mirror. Like some sort of anamorphic mirror that you try to be like the other person. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, me neither, man.
You're covered.
It's so
Covered
weird.
in
It's,
red marks. You're not Owens.
It's like a weird defensive mechanism.
Yeah,
you
Owens
have.
took years of wrestling. He was a state wrestling champ.
it
he
weirds
could
me
break
out.
my spine.
it fucking weirds me out too that I'm like that, dude.
See, it's weird. It's like you're just repeating what I'm saying.
I want to get to the bottom of it.
God damn it! Fuck!
Oh, why can't I get you to quit that? I don't want it, but I need it.
Okay, now I'm definitely gonna throw it. It worked. If you're doing reverse psychology, it worked. I'm throwing it. I'm throwing the switch out in the woods. There.
Ah.
No more switch.
You know what kind of creeps me out about Tootsie Rolls?
What?
You guys ever heard the Mothman story about it?
Wait, The Mothman story about Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah, it's kind of infamous for the whole Tootsie Roll Pops.
No, it's infamous because he predicted the Silver Bridge collapse.
Yeah, not about. It has nothing to do. What are you
Yeah,
talking
everybody
about?
knows about the Silver Bridge collapse, but I'm saying around, like, leading up to that, there were a lot of fucking creepy shit that happened. Like, there were couples chased, there were, you know, people witnessing him, like, follow him around, like, the woods and stuff. And there was also a really fucking scary story about a Tootsie Roll.
Ooh, scary story. This leads into the scary stories.
Yes.
This wasn't even my intention. I was just eating Tootsie Roll Pops.
I can tell it. You know, everybody
Yes.
has their favorite Mothman story.
Okay, yeah. Tell it. What is it?
Yeah.
So, you know, there was
Submitted to scare you.
submitted to scare you, just us.
Say, oh my god.
I mean, we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, because you've been on vacation for about 4.5 months.
I was on sabbatical.
Professors in colleges take sabbatical. Okay? Not guys that
You were
that-
unemployed.
Yeah. Exactly. I was gonna say not guys that used to work down at the pretzel place.
Anybody can take a sabbatical, including a pretzel artist.
Oh,
No.
come on.
A pretzel artist can be fired for not making pretzels right. That's not the same as a sabbatical.
The way the diagram wanted me to make it. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
Jake, it's
saying?
a normal pretzel shape.
I heard you got fired for playing an ICP like album at work.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, sorry, I got an ICP I had an ICP craze.
Yeah, you shouldn't be rocking ICP in the fucking food court in the mall.
I made the pretzel into the shape of the Hatchet Man, and they
I know.
got pissed.
Yeah, I know why they got pissed. It's a family-friendly location.
Yeah,
it's
and
a
ICP is an
restaurant.
inclusive. I'm not gonna get into this. ICP is an exclusive group,
All right.
and if you want a better fit,
Jake, it's either be a juggalo or not be a juggalo. Okay? You can't just play the music
I
whenever
can
you want.
dabble in Juggalo.
No. Juggalos are dedicated.
No.
I'll give them that. Don't agree.
I'm getting a fucking cramp. Gonna come fucking cramp in my leg.
That's psychosomatic. That's not how you get out of conversations. You can't just fake a cramp every time you want to stop talking about
I'm not
something.
uncomfortable with this conversation.
That is a manifest of you being uncomfortable.
I can be a juggalo when I want to be a juggalo. I can juggalo on the
James,
weekends.
juggalos are fucking stupid, but at least they're dedicated.
It's called a juggalo because you can juggalo your life and juggalo work.
Oh, you're a fucking joke.
I'm not saying I'm a juggalo. I'm just saying it's fun
You're,
sometimes.
fucking,
I'm saying
you're
that-
another Jay. You're a joke, my guy.
I'm saying that juggalos,
I'm not your guy. I'm not my guy. I'm not that. I'll tell you that right now.
whatever you are, juggalo or not juggalo, you can't take a sabbatical.
Okay, the sabbatical was at the gathering of the juggalos.
No shit! It cut into scary stories time.
It only lasts like a couple days, though.
Oh well, I came down from their Tootsie Pops I had out there, and I could not find my way home.
You mean
So
ecstasy? Molly's?
I was just taking what my family gave me out there, and
They gave you shit that put holes in your brain.
I'm guessing your family isn't your actual family, but it was just a bunch of people drinking Faygo.
Yeah, a bunch of meth
there were
heads.
plenty of mamas, plenty of papas out there.
There it is. I just want you to say submitted to scare you. Well, that's it. That's all I wanted. Submitted to scare you.
We go off on this giant tangent about fucking ICP
It's
and
not-
your shitty fucking job you got fired from. And he just wanted you to say submitted to scare you. I mean, I get it. He's a weirdo for wanting that every single time, but
I just want consistency on the tapes.
Can I just do one thing? Like, I'm willing for you guys to ridicule me, but when I am a juggalo, I want you to call me Mr. Salty Death Twist. When I am a juggalo, I want you to call me.
wait, Mr. Salty Duff?
No,
I heard Duff. I heard Mr. Duff.
I fumbled because I'm nervous to
I
tell you
want you
guys
to
this
call
side
me.
of
I
me.
want you to call me Mr. Salty Duff.
Mr. Salty Death Twist is what I want you to call me.
All right,
So you came up with that at work?
I use it at work. I'm a juggalo at work.
Past tense. You used it at work, and you got fired.
And you've been
I'm gonna get my
high
jog. I'm gonna get
and
my jog
lost
back.
for 4
I
months.
took a sabbatical to go to the juggalo
You
gathering.
screamed in a 4-year-old girl's face. Juggalo lyrics. Screamed. Scared her to death.
Such a
Scared
fucking
them all.
throat, you fucking little slut.
Yeah. That's what it was.
That wasn't at her.
You're lucky
that
you didn't get
was one of my
arrested.
That was one of my favorite songs, and I had my headphones in, and she thought I was saying that to her because she's
know.
a dumb fucking slut. She thought
She
I
was
was.
a 4-year-old girl.
She
one
just
of my
wanted
favorite-
pretzel sticks, my guy.
Your job was to give children and families pretzels in between their shopping. And you fucked it up.
I don't like where you guys are the label you're putting on my family, because first of all, I'm not saying I'm fully with them, but
you went to a gathering.
Yeah,
you
to check
went
it
to
out.
feed you drugs.
I went there to check it out. How do you find out what something's like if you don't check it out?
Jenkins, just say submitted to scare you.
Submitted to scare you.
Terrifying story of the Mothman. That's it. That's all you need
First
to
of
say.
all, I gotta tell you, the fire at the gathering is much larger than this fucking pussy ass shit.
I would never model this after anything related to ICP or
Second,
juggalos.
my last thing I will say about this before we move along. If you want to get scared, go there, not here. Because you're dealing with psychos and murderers that love each other.
You're dealing with idiots and face paint.
Yeah.
You said that. I didn't say it. I'm not saying we're gonna come after you, but I'm saying you're the one that said that. You're the one that spit that fucking venom. You know what I mean?
You spit venom in a 4-year-old girl's face.
I spit lyrics at her face, and she took it as venom.
Hey, Mr. Salty Duff.
Mr. Salty Death Twist.
I heard Duff.
I heard Duff.
I stumbled because I was nervous.
You know
because
what?
you guys are a couple a-holes.
Forget this. Submitted to scare you.
Well, you're not gonna hijack this. I was about to tell it, and then you took over.
You keep talking about juggalos.
You kept talking about it.
No.
I don't want to talk about it
I've
anymore.
tried. This is the third
I'm being
time
the
I've
bigger
tried to
man, and
steer
I'm
the
quitting
course.
right now.
No.
I'm steering it.
No.
I have the
You
wheel.
hijacked my hijack.
No.
How the fuck did you hijack my hijack?
I got the boat back after you hijacked
I
it.
took the boat, and then you grabbed it as I took it
And
and took it
saved
back. No.
everyone on board.
No. I'm trying to
No.
save. You're trying to turn it back into the
you,
fucking
you
flames.
fucking twisted us
Twist
into
your
a-
fucking neck like a dead little rabbit.
Is that actual lyric?
He doesn't know.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god.
Spit into the fucking mic.
Get
make it burn.
back,
Make
get
it
away,
burn.
or I'll get the switch back.
This would be pretty tight to use.
It's a talk boy, and it's not for your stupid juggalo lyrics, okay? It's for scary stories, so submit one.
All right. Submitted to scare you. How many licks did it get into a little sucker? How many licks does it take to get to a sin of a sucker?
We were supposed to talk about Mothman.
Yeah, that's the title. How many licks does it take to get to that sucker?
Sounds a lot like talking about Tootsie Roll Pops still.
Yes, it's about a Tootsie Roll Pop. It's about fucking Mothman. Submitted to scare you. How many licks to get in that sucker? Sandy White was riding his bike on a backwoods road in West Virginia.
Great. We're off to a great start.
Sandy lived in a coal town in the heart of beautiful West Virginia. He'd ride his bike to school every day, and sometimes he'd try to take a little shortcut through the woods. On his way home one day, he stopped by his favorite diner to pick up a strawberry malt. Suzanne, Dorothy Thompson.
Why do we need to know her name?
Oh wait, no, it's Dorothy Clutchins. Dorothy Clutchins owned the diner.
Again, why is that important?
She'd always say, "Sandy, where are you off to in such a hurry?" And he'd chug his malt down, slide the glass down the bar. She'd catch it, and he'd hit the jukebox, and he'd go, what's a Little Richard song? What's a good one? Like,
What does it matter?
come on, little baby, you know you're right. You're gonna ride all day, you're gonna ride all the night. Like, there's something, like, it kicks in, and he just hits off on his bike. I mean, it's a classic story, classic boy story. And he's, what's great about this town is it's a coal town, the heart of West Virginia. And Sandy's dad was a hardworking coal miner. Didn't see much of his dad.
Okay.
And the looming threat of him having to become a coal miner was always hanging in the air over him. But he wouldn't stand down from that. That wasn't in his mind. He thought of bigger dreams. He loved rockets, science.
Oh, his dad?
No, Sandy. His dad hated rockets. His dad hated science.
Okay, I know what
This is October Sky.
Now, this is Sandy White in the story of the Mothman.
No, this is the story of Homer Hickam.
So he rode through the woods to try to cut through to get home quicker. But a storm was brewing. It was getting darker than usual. And he could have sworn Weird. It seemed like the sun was going down faster than it should. So he's riding through these dark woods, and all of a sudden, his tire popped a flat. No worries, Sandy's used to this kind of situation. Growing up in a hard-working small town, he was resourceful. So, he did what any kid growing up in this hard-working town of West Virginia. He was resourceful. He hopped off his bike and pushed it,
What?
and popped in an old Tootsie Roll Pop.
Okay,
How does that make him resourceful?
yeah.
Because instead of just saying, I quit, like these modern day fucking kids, and he got together like his family would, and he said, how are we gonna work through this? And we pop some fucking Molly, and you say you're gonna push through it.
What?
Okay,
I'm
don't,
sorry,
don't,
I was having some kind of haze.
yeah, don't transpose your experiences with the Juggalo onto this kid in the story, okay?
You're right, this kid's innocent. This kid hasn't seen the murders I have.
You haven't seen Murders either. I think it's murdered your mind on Molly. Just stop.
Slice, slice, slice!
God damn it! We haven't even gotten anything remotely scary. This is about a kid's bicycle tire
And that's when he
popping.
heard the owl. At least he thought it was an owl.
Who's out there?
It's me! He could hear the voice from the trees above.
Oh my god! I'm looking up in the trees above and it's the Mothman!
Sandy!
How do you know my name?
I know everything. The moment you popped that sucker in your mouth, I noticed everything in your brain. I know you, I know your family.
How do you do? What are you talking about?
Most of all, Sandy, I know your favorite sucker flavor is cherry.
Yeah, that's what I'm eating right now. What?
Oh my god.
Who are you? The Mothman? What are you? He just jumped out of a tree and started talking to me.
He was horrified. Sandy shook with fear.
I mean, not really. It's not that scary.
Sandy was from a strong, hard-working town in West Virginia where
we kind of work hard. Like, I mean, Cole's kind of dying.
So he was used to things that were scary, and he didn't stand down easily, but to this, he was ready to piss his fucking pants.
All right, man, I need to go. This is weird.
Sandy!
What? How do you know all of this?
Once you pop that sucker, I popped your brain, Sandy.
God, quit flapping around me. You're like a moth to a... You are the Mothman because you're like a moth to a light or something.
I'm gonna flap up on that tree. I'm like a motherfucking moth to a sucker. Yeah, and Sandy had this like thick West Virginia accent too.
Yeah, like I just want to go home. Like, I don't really...
I swear he had a thick accent, like a very thick accent.
No, that's not what West Virginia really is. We actually kind of just have normal accents, normal voices.
Sandy wasn't gonna back down from this shit. He grew up in the heart of West Virginia, where coal was the fucking lifeblood, and they had to.
It's just okay. I appreciate that you're trying to do character building. I appreciate that you're trying to set the scene, but you're focusing too much on details that aren't important. Okay, you introduced a monster that suddenly was psychically linked to a child because he ate a blow pop or a fucking Tootsie Roll, and you focus on West Virginia and coal mining, and you're trying to work in juggalos. You're all over the place.
Sandy could hear the work whistle blowing in the distance. He knew his dad would be home anytime soon.
Man, I'm gonna be late for dinner. I gotta go, man.
If Sandy was late, his dad would be madder than hell. He'd probably be thinking he was out there playing with rockets.
My dad thinks I play with rockets and stuff in our basement, which I do. I mean, it's not a hobby. I'd actually like to make it a career.
Sandy, I see your mathematical equations in your brain, Sandy. What you wanna be like? One of them, bro?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, exactly.
You're so smart. Why don't you tell me the secret of life?
I don't know the secret of life.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of that sucker, Sandy?
I don't know, because I don't lick it. I just put it in my mouth.
How many licks?
I don't know.
Sandy!
I don't know.
How many licks, Sandy?
Oh, God. He's creating a whirlwind.
That's when Sandy got on his bike with his broken wheel, and because he was
I'm outta
resourceful, he was so resourceful, he pedaled as hard as he could, and he just rode on the bike with a flat tire. That's when he fucking fell off his bike. deep in the West Virginia hills of that quarry. He almost smashed himself to bits, and then the Mothman came swooping down and picked him up with his strong talons. Dug him right into the fucking back of his shoulder blades.
God!
And ripped him up.
You saved my life!
Of course I did, Sandy. You need to go on and become a rocket scientist. Because when you become a rocket scientist, you will become the smartest man in the world. And that's when you can answer the burning question in my heart. How many licks does it get to the suckers?
God, you're hurting my back!
How many licks does it take, Sandy? How many licks?
Your talons are going through my chest!
Ow, fuck! Fucking shot with the shotgun!
Homer Hick, what are you?
Wait, hang on. His name's Homer Hickam now?
Now
I
he's
knew it.
confusing it.
I knew it! You're just fucking...
No. I said
You're, like,
Sandy.
adding, like-
Sandy White is what I said.
Yeah, you
It's
talked
like
about
a-
Warner Von Braun.
It's like a weird mix of like the fucking October Sky with that stupid with the fucking Tootsie Roll Pop commercial.
Yeah, it's like
With
the
the
Mothman
owl.
is the owl in
and
the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the resemblance. If you guys have
What
read
do you
the
mean
book,
you're not seeing it? You just slipped and called him Homer Hickam.
probably because I said Homer because I like The Simpsons. I didn't even think about. I don't
You're
even
a
know what
fucking-
Homer.
You're a jerk.
Or actually, you know what
You're
probably
a
is.
fucking jerk liar.
I take it back. It's probably.
You're not even listening to me right now. I'm calling you a jerk liar. You just keep going on like you're delusional.
The Odyssey. Because Homer wrote the Odyssey.
Again!
No, it doesn't connect to the
And I
Odyssey.
probably-
He's a rocket guy. His dad just called him Homer. We're in West Virginia. It's a coal town. You fucking harp on the goddamn coal town.
Well, I'll tell you-
oh my god.
I'll tell you right now,
You just never
this
shut
is
the
gonna
fuck
change-
up about the coal town.
This is going to change
It's
everything to you.
Mothman. Mothman's a West Virginia thing.
Yes, Mothman isn't from West Virginia. You are right about that, Owens. You are picking up quick.
You're
This next
you're
part.
insane.
This next part will blow all those theories out the water because that's when his dad was pissed.
Now, Sandy, Sandy, what was that thing I just shot out of the sky? Was that another goddamn rocket?
I'll bleed out, Dad.
What have I told you about being out here in the woods messing around with this rocket nonsense? Son, you're meant to be in a coal mine.
on my blood, Dad.
I'm in the coal mine. Your brother's in the coal mine. You gotta get this foolhardy idea out of your head, son.
I don't think I have the lungs for it, Dad.
It's making me look bad. It's
There's
making
holes
your
in my-
mother cry at night.
I think there's holes in my lungs.
No son of mine is gonna be a successful rocket scientist. That's it. Enough of this fooling around with books. I'm pulling you out of school, and you're starting in the coal mines early.
That's when Sandy had to start working in the coal mines ahead of schedule.
How did he work in the coal
How
mines?
is he alive?
With his lungs ripped up.
Luckily, Black Lung filled up the holes that he had from the puncture wounds.
You're a fucking idiot.
Once his lungs patched up, Sandy took to the mine work like most West Virginian hard-working boys.
I mean, you skipped a lot just now, Jenkins.
I mean, it's not much. I mean, he, got his helmet and then went in,
All right,
had a
whatever.
pickaxe, and
I
then
don't give a shit anymore.
and then his lungs healed
I don't
up
care.
from the black
Jenkins,
lung.
I don't give a shit.
Black lung gives you a strong line. That's why most West Virginians have a strong
Makes
heritage,
makes
family
fucking
tree.
sense. Like that's how people
backbone.
die early in West Virginia, isn't it? Like the black lung and the coal mine and everything.
Once you go black lung,
What are you gonna say?
A song is sung for the
you
glory.
never go back lung.
All right, that's come on.
Fucking slit your throat in the middle of the night. I'm gonna make you piss your pants, boy. Make you piss your pants.
Jenkins! Enough!
You're not my pretzel boss, okay? Fuck.
Did you just hit him with a stick?
I hit him with the switch.
The switch.
Yeah. I didn't really
The
throw it in
one
the
you
woods.
promised you would never use.
I didn't want to. It was a contingency to contingency.
Pop, my lungs are working stronger than ever since I got into this coal mine.
Yeah, well, I knew they would. Hope, Sandy. I knew they would. You're doing good work down here. A lot of the folks, a lot of men been saying you've been doing stand-up job.
You're kind of having trouble.
Well, I was involved in that mine accident,
Wait,
son.
and now this is exactly like October Sky, Jenkins.
Yeah, well,
You're just
no.
skipping parts.
Well, really, it wasn't anything like the movie because the mine accident was foretold. by the Mothman.
Oh.
Because 2 years earlier, one of the coal miners, old Dusty Bo, was walking out, and he saw something in the entrance to the mine, and he said, "Hey, is there a?" He
You're losing
saw
it,
the
man.
entrance. He was outside of the mine. He was walking towards it, and he forgot his hat and his helmet and his food in there. And he went walking. He's, I left my lunch in there, and he walking back.
I left my house for this.
Just stop. I can't think without my meds and my family. I'm flustered because you guys aren't welcoming like a fucking slaughter gang, like fucking slaughter boys. Like
What?
They fucked your head up. I can't believe.
just let me fucking spit.
no.
So this fucking guy was walking towards the coal mine, and this was 2 years right beforehand, and all of a sudden he saw the Mothman in the entrance, and the Mothman said, "Dude, it's gonna fucking collapse," and he flew away.
They do say the Mothman's always there before disaster.
Thank you, Hibbs.
What?
Yeah, that's part of the legend.
So it's nothing like October Sky. It was
It's actually exactly like October Sky.
it was the Mothman that foretold that
You're
collapse.
just adding Mothman shit into the October
So
Sky.
then flap forward
and you're not,
like
you're
the
not
wings
even
of
telling October Sky story right. Like you're fucking bouncing around and like.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't remember them teaming up. I don't remember his lungs being patched up with coal dust.
It's amazing how fast Sandy took to the mines.
You know, Dad, this isn't bad.
I told you, son. I've been telling you that for years. Ever since you were 3 years old, I told you the mine's for a man, and a man's for a mine. And you know, they listen to me down here, son. I know this mine like the back of my hand.
Because you know more than them, Dad.
That's right. I know more than about any man in this mine about mining. Coal, that is. Texas crystal, what they call it down here.
Jenkins,
in West Virginia.
Jenkins, what are you talking about? Texas Crystal?
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention.
What do you mean? You're just talking and you're not even thinking what you're saying?
It was kind of like free association when I'm on stage with my brothers.
My God. Just
God
keep
damn it,
going.
Jenkins.
Just keep going.
I have the switch in my hand.
Get to the end. Get to the end of the fucking thing.
Don't do it. Don't make me switch. I see you tensing up. I see you starting to pose.
My fat upper lip is fucking like a hair trigger. My tongue is like it's made of pop rocks.
I think you're speak rhyming. You don't try to slip it in. Stick to the story.
Merry little hell.
God damn it! I'm gonna beat the juggalo out of you with this switch! Don't make me do this!
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Prepare to have your funny bone tickled. America's funniest honeys. Do you have a funny hubby? A wacky wifey?
I was cleaning the house, and he comes walking in, and he says, "Hey, honey, I need a drink." And I just look at him, I go, "Yeah, and I think you got yourself some arms, and the fridge is right there, Daryl." What a guy! I swear, this guy's funny. My honey, he's so funny.
America's funniest honeys. Have a wacky wifey? A hilarious hubby? Mail in your story to Reader's Digest. We'll put it under the special subheading of America's funniest honeys.
I was sitting downstairs in my basement watching the game, and my wife, she walked down the steps and said, "Honey, you still haven't taken the garbage out, and I appreciate if you just took 2 seconds to take it out." And I fucking took my championship trophy, and I bashed it off the fucking floor, and I screamed at the top of my lungs, "I will kill you! I will kill you if you come down here again and tell me to do the garbage." And I just could have sworn, she is so fucking funny. And how she pushes my buttons, that's fucking funny, you know?
Now that's funny. America's funniest honeys. It's like America's funniest home videos in a magazine. No videos though, no audio, no video. Just straight up funny honeys. Texted and transcribed. Just the funniest stories of America's funniest honeys and Courier New. Here's some news for you. We type every issue of America's Funniest Tutties in Courier New.
He just cracks me up, you know? I asked him to clean the aquarium, and he said, I don't have an aquarium brush. I said, use a goddamn sponge, Rick.
This story was submitted by Tanya P.
I mean, it just makes me laugh, you know?
Here's another satisfied honey, Bob G. Oh, so I was watching the Packers game after work. I was enjoying my last six-pack of beer. And I yelled out to Yolanda in the kitchen, my wife. I said, Yolanda, honey, why don't you go down the street and get me another six-pack of beer? And she said, I think you've had enough beer. And I just jumped right out of my chair. I ran across our little living room. I grabbed my championship high school football trophy, and I smashed it off the ground. And I said, don't you ever tell me what to do. I will kill you. I will kill you. Funniest thing ever. America's Funniest Tutties.
So the other day, I was rushing to get the kids to school, trying to get their lunch ready, and my husband storms in the room and says, honey, I can't find my keys. And I said, did you check the nightstand? Sure enough, they're sitting on the nightstand. And I said, Buck, you gotta get your head on your shoulders. I tell you, that man is the funniest honey.
One day I was sitting in my man cave watching the football game, like I do every Sunday, and I got thirsty. I'm not a real big beer drinker, but I occasionally dabble in beer. And I said, hey, Darlene, can you go grab me, I have a small little six-pack in my little mini fridge across the room. And she goes, hey, you got feet, you can get it yourself. I ran as fast as I could up the stairs into my living room where I have my trophy case. I smashed my trophy case open, grabbed my high school football trophy, smashed it on the ground, ran back downstairs, got in her face. I said, I will fucking kill you if you talk like that to me again.
America's Funniest Tutties.
So I was watching the Pro Bowl on my little TV set in my back sunroom, and the AFC just scored, and I fucking spilled my drink on the floor because I was so excited. I get amped for the Pro Bowl, and I screamed, Genevieve! I spilled my beer, Genevieve! And she said, what do I look like? A fucking mop? And she chuckled her little condescending chuckle, and it echoed through the halls of my tiny little house. And I got up out of my easy chair as fast as I fucking could. I ran out back to the shed where my wife has stored all of my collectibles. And I ripped my high school championship trophy out of the back, behind the lawnmower. And I fucking beat that championship trophy off the roof of our goddamn house. And screamed to all my neighbors, I will kill this woman! I will kill her! For what she has done to me. And I sat back down and I finished watching the Pro Bowl that night.
That story submitted by Tony K. My husband, Jerry, he is a card. He's out back trying to trim this tree, and he's at it all day long. And he doesn't know what he's doing. The man's not a landscaper. He's one of these do-it-yourselfers. He doesn't want to call a repairman for any reason, for anything. And there he is out back chopping at these little branches. And he chops a branch, and an empty bird nest falls on his head. And I said, oh, looks like there's room for two up there. And you should have seen the look on his face. He said, Patty. He said, Patty. What are you talking about, Path? That story submitted by Pathy Q. I was watching the one of the college bowl games. It was Orange Bowl, and was enjoying myself craft beer. I was in my little game room, and I was sitting in my chair, watching my old Zenith, and I ran out of Doritos, and I yelled out to my wife. I said, "Cynthia." I said, "Cynthia, grab me another bag of Doritos." And she said, "We're out of Doritos." And I said, "Girl, didn't I tell you to go to the store the other day?" She said, "My job is not to feed your fat ass." That's what she said to me, out loud. Windows open in my little game room, beautiful day outside. All the neighbors heard her say it. So I don't know what came over me. I just saw red, and I ran out the back of my little game room, down the little hall, to this other little room I made. This is my little trophy room, and I have all my old ball trophies in there. And I looked through all my trophies, and I just kind of swooped my hand in there, and the first thing I grabbed was my high school championship trophy, and I smashed it off the ground. I just started screaming like an ape, and I was blind with fury, and I kept saying, "I will kill you! I will kill you! I will kill you for talking to me like that! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'm gonna fucking kill you!" I guess you kind of had to been there. It was funny though. That story submitted by Stanley P.
So Sunday morning, and I was drinking my coffee, and next thing you know, my hubby comes walking through and says, "I'm gonna wash my hot rod." And he goes walking out there, and I said, "Why don't you clean mine while you're at it?" And he said, "Honey, I think I got enough on my hands." And he cleaned his car, and I picked on him the rest of the day. I kept saying, "Mine's a little dirty too." And he would just laugh at me and say, I think I got enough dirty business." I don't know. He's funny like that. He loves his cars.
That story submitted by Tranka K.
My hubby and I were cleaning out the garage the other day, and he was looking for something, and he goes, "Cynthia B, where's my whatchamacallit at?" And I go, "Steven, you mean the candy bar?"
That story submitted by Cynthia BT.
So I was watching Canadian Football League. I was watching on my mobile device in the middle of a canoe in a tiny lake up near Ontario. It was Lake Ontario, tiny Lake Ontario. It was a small subsection of the Lake Ontario. And I was watching it, and I was into the game. I had some money riding on it. And next thing I know, my wife Samanja is just lounging about on her side of the canoe, and she fucking knocks my mobile device into the lake because she's moving so much, tossing and turning in that easily capsizable canoe. Tiniest canoe you've ever seen. And I let out a fury that no man has seen before. And I rode all the way back to my house, fuming, screaming at the top of my lungs, "Samanja, I will slaughter you! I will skin you alive, Samanja!" And the moment I got our boat back to our dock, I crawled up the dock. I crawled on my hands and knees up the dock. Like a fucking demon, like a demented rabid dog, I crawled up the dock on my hands and knees. Up to the attic, where Samanja has hidden away all of my... achievements. and I slammed the trophy through the ceiling of our goddamn kitchen, and I screamed through the fucking hole I created with my championship trophy. Look what's back, you fucking bitch! My achievements! What I've done! And I fucking killed her.
That story submitted by William T.
I mean, it's funny now on death row.
America's funniest honeys.
And now, back to the scary story.
Sandy didn't get to play with rockets that much once he got to the caves. The coal caves. And it bothered him a little bit. He did kind of miss playing with rockets. Sandy worked so hard he earned his own keep in that house.
Son, you've been doing a fine job down in that mine.
Thanks,
So,
Dad.
you earned your keep. Here you go for all your hard work.
Just a Tootsie Roll Pop? Like not money or anything, or?
You're not gonna spoil your dinner, are you?
Yeah, you listen to your mama now. You eat that.
I mean, where's the money that I get from
Hey, you
working
better
the
not
mine?
spoil your dinner!
You listen to your mother now.
I mean, I just want the money for the
Sandy!
mines.
You better not spoil your dinner!
You eat-
Sandy, if you're gonna go to Myrtle Beach, you better not be spoiling your dinner!
What are you talking about,
You
Mom?
listen to your mother now.
All right, I'll eat the Tootsie Roll Pop.
You're not
After.
eating before dinner! You're never gonna go to Myrtle Beach if
You eat your potato with cold dust. You eat your cube steak, and then you get your Tootsie Roll Pop.
Wait, I thought you were just giving it to me to begin with.
You ate your dinner!
That's your reward for working in the mine, son. When you get to be the age of 16,
Jane!
we'll pay you $1 a day.
Jane!
What is that, Tisha?
Do you not let Sandy eat his Tootsie Roll Pop before dinner?
And Tisha, don't scream in my face after I've been working in the mine all day. Now, I just told the boy that he can have it after dinner. We're
He
all
will
right.
not go to Myrtle Beach if he eats his Tootsie Roll Pop before dinner!
Well, we ain't gonna go to Myrtle Beach if we can't keep working in the mine. You're cutting into mine time by yelling at me. It's
Can
dinner, mine, dinner.
Can I take my dinner to my room?
Down in the mine?
No, to my room.
Well, I guess tonight I'll let you. Just tonight.
Okay.
No.
Good night, guys.
Oh, no, there's no sleeping. After you get done eating in your room, I'll give you about 15 minutes. We're gonna go back down in the mine.
All right.
This whole country runs on coal.
All right.
So Sandy walked up the hardwood steps that his dad built with his own hard back.
Now you mind them steps, son. I built them steps with my own hard back.
Why does this matter, Jenkins?
You don't creak on those steps, son. Tisha, what is it?
Don't let him creak on those steps!
I just told him not to creak on the steps.
got Tootsie Roll problems there!
Put your teeth in, Tisha.
Okay!
That was mashed potatoes, you dumb bitch. You goddamn dumb bitch.
What's great about the thick accents of the West Virginia culture is it's almost like its own language. And
It really is. It really is. It's its own.
Sandy doesn't have an accent.
if you guys
though.
don't notice, like,
I picked up on it right away.
you pick up on Sandy's very quickly.
No,
and
I
you
don't
can pick
hear
up on
it
the
at
dad's.
all.
But the mother's, she even has
Man, you're good at ignoring
little
me.
hints where she says things like Myrtle Beach. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to Myrtle Beach,
You can pick it up.
or we're not gonna go to Myrtle Beach.
I hear
That's another
I hear
saying.
the mom and the dad's accent when you tell it, but I don't hear.
I've heard people refer to as the French of the hills.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can kind of pick it up. I can kind of hear it. The more you hear it, you
Yeah.
do a good job with all the accents.
Thank you. They're all
vocal
very
training.
thick accents.
Yeah.
So Sandy went up to his room to pop one in real quick.
Excuse me?
Tootsie Roll Pop.
Oh, yeah.
And he sucked and he licked and he popped it in and he popped it out. And he put it deep, he put it shallow, and he licked it.
Oh, Jenkins! It's getting a little graphic with the Tootsie Roll Pop.
Why? It's eating.
You're We get it. You don't have to go into that much detail about sucking a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy has been in the mines for a very long time, and this is the first time he gets some kind of joy. And you don't tell me to cut down on the mine part where he's being tortured, he's fucking going through shit, when he's being brutally beaten in the rock quarry, but he's enjoying a delicious Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yeah, because that part is horrific. It's horror. That's what we want to know.
Yeah, and this is the good part. And when this gets stripped away, that's the horror of it again.
No. Oh, God, no.
Let him enjoy this moment.
Fine.
Stop being afraid of joy.
Fine.
So he started gagging on this baby. He was shoving that Tootsie Roll Pop too deep in his throat. It was starting to block his airway.
Okay, it's kind of getting scary.
But then he stopped. He pulled it out.
Jesus Christ.
And that's when the phone rang.
They have a phone. This old coal mine town.
It was like
They're putting coal dust on their potatoes.
the company phone's ringing.
Okay, there it is.
The company phone.
Yeah,
did.
thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. I was about to tell you that. Company phone rang, and it must have been someone from the mines. It's always who it is.
Now, Sandy, you got a phone call down here on the company coal phone. You know, that takes money out of my pay every time somebody calls here.
Sorry, Dad.
That's taking money from your mama's Myrtle Beach fund now, son.
Sorry, is it the foreman or who is it?
Well, I don't know. They might be a girl. I don't know. Come on down here. Why don't you find out, son? Make it quick. Pick up your company phone in your room.
All right.
I'm gonna let this charge go on this time around. Because they charge a pretty penny every time the phone rings.
Was that a girl?
Now, Tisha, shut your mouth.
Was that a girl?
Go, put some more gob.
I want him fornicating.
Put some more mashed potatoes in your gob and shut your mouth.
This is gosh damn Myrtle Beach. The fornicators.
Are you gonna hang the phone up, Dad, or?
No, I'm gonna listen in, son. I'm just fooling with you. I love you because you're a coal miner now. You won my heart working in them mines hard as your dad. But if you were a rocket boy right now, I swear to Christ, I'd tie you to the back of my pickup truck and drag you through the streets. I'd tie you down. I'd break a Jack Daniels bottle off the fucking side of the oak table, and I'd just stab you. I would, son. That's how much I hate rockets.
All right, Dad. All right, I'm gonna take this phone call now.
All right, son. Go to coal mining, boy.
Hello? I can't hear. Hello? Who is this? Wait, who is this? Oh my god.
Sucka!
Oh my god.
How many licks does it take to
I
get to the middle
forgot.
of a sucker?
I don't know. I forgot that you fucking.
Sandy,
I mean, you saved my life.
Sandy.
Besides, like, digging your claws into my back.
Oh my god, Sandy! Oh my god!
What do you want?
I'm right behind you.
Oh my god!
I spy with my sucker seeing eyes. A sucker boy. Sandy, what are you doing in the mine, Sandy?
I needed the coal dust to heal my lung holes that you created in my lungs with your talons.
Sandy, don't say that. I was trying to catch you so your rocket scientist brain didn't splatter in the rock quarry.
Mothman, I'm done with that. I'm a coal miner now.
No, Sandy, don't say that. I've seen your future. I see it now. You're a smart rocket boy.
Homer, Sandy! Who's up there with you? I hear somebody with you. You got a girl up there, boy?
Yeah, Dad.
She working in the mine with you, boy?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah, she's a mine girl.
That's my boy. Fucking a mine girl. Probably somewhere in the dark, deep down in that mine. Little coal-filled pussy down in the deep dark mine.
Fuck.
What?
Fucking coal-filled pussy line.
That's gratuitous.
I'm just reading it pretty much off of a history book of this town.
I don't think so.
No.
This is like a
First
legend.
of all, women didn't really work in the mine at that time.
Well, there were coal women. There were the coal girls.
Mothman, why do you care that I'm not pursuing my rocket dream?
Sandy, once you pop that sucker in your brain, I popped your brain in my sucker.
What?
I see your future. I see your potential, Sandy.
I see you.
Why do you care? You're a Mothman. You're a monster.
Sandy, I need you to tell me the secret. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a circle? I don't have much time, Sandy. Sandy! What
do you mean?
Sandy!
What do you? Get off of me! What are you talking about?
Oh, Sandy, that's enough roughhousing up there. It's time to get back in the mine. Your little girlfriend can come with us.
I gotta go. I gotta go back into the mine.
Sandy, no, I can't let you go. I got your talent, Sandy. I will not let you go. I need to know how many licks. How many licks, Sandy? How many licks?
Oh, they're digging in. I can't. My black lung is breaking down.
Sandy, I need your human brain. I need your human brain to make human science. I need to travel. I need to know what powers the Tootsie Roll Pop. You're hurting my lungs.
Homer, that's it. I mean, Sandy, that is it. I'm coming up there. I asked him to come down to get ready for another shift in the mines, and he's not down here. And no girl from the mines would stop a man from going back in the mine. That's no mine girl up there. Probably one of those slut girls from Virginia. Virginia's for lovers, my coal mine and loving ass. Sandy, I'm coming up there, shotgun ready to rock.
Sandy, please.
My dad's gonna kill you. Get off.
What the hell? Jesus H. Christ! It's a fucking rocket!
Talking about dad's a Mothman.
You betrayed me! You fucking scumbag! I have a son who's a scumbag! You're a disgrace to yourself! You're a disgrace to this family! You're a disgrace to the coal mine! I'm not looking at any goddamn rockets!
Not a rocket!
Yeah, I guess you would know, wouldn't you, Mr. Rocket Man? Mr. I'm gonna suck some Russian guy's cock, man! Probably wanna go off and jump into Sputnik and run around in space with dogs! Space is for dogs! Here on Earth, men work in the mine! We go down in the dark, not up in the dark! You wanna be a dog or a monkey up there with them commies in space drinking Tang? Tang sucking commie scum! Having sex with monkeys in space! Listening to beeps and bops! I'd rather fuck a Virginia bitch.
Dad, just look, it's...
I'm not looking at nothing.
Oh my god, he's gone. The Mothman's gone. Dad.
My son is gone. This is a double shift for you, and you're gonna work it, and you're not gonna complain.
Dad. I'm not going back to the mines.
What? You're what? You working a double triple in the mines?
No, Dad. I'm gonna go to the mines because they're gonna heal my lungs with the black lung or whatever. I'm bleeding pretty bad right now.
Yeah, and you're gonna work a double and a triple.
No, Dad. After I heal these lungs, I'm out of those mines. And I'm back in the sky.
Oh my god. Anybody else have like tingles right now?
No.
My ass is numb.
Like I got goose pimples as soon as I heard that.
I thought it was a lot better the first time I heard it in October Sky, when it wasn't diluted and deranged like it is now. You're butchering October Sky. That's what this is.
So Sandy did his time and he healed his lungs in the coal mines with the purifying black coal dust.
That fucking doesn't make any sense.
That's misinformation.
And then he crawled out of those caverns, building up his strength, one crawling arm pull after another.
Don't you ever come back here! You won't get any more of the mine's beneficial healing effects! You're cut off from the mine, you're cut off from coal!
That's fine, Dad. Space will heal me next time.
Oh yeah, what, all the dogs gonna lick your wounds up in space?
What are you even talking about, Dad?
I'm talking about walking dogs on the moon! I'm talking about dogs zipping around the world, but a bunch of chimps hitting buttons. They don't even listen to music in space. They listen to deeps and dops and boops and bops. And a bunch of dogs barking.
Sandy crawled all the way to the rock quarry, where he worked diligently, not on the coal mine, but on his very own rocket. Whew. And after a long 6 hours, he finished his rocket.
6 hours down. I finally have a rocket.
I don't know what to fuel it with. If my calculations are correct, it needs some sort of dense, dark matter, right?
Why not check your pocket, friend?
Who are you?
I'm Indrid Cold.
That's when Sandy heard the voice coming from behind him. He quickly turned, and what he saw was nothing short of alarming. He saw a tall, thin man wearing a black belt with a blue suit made of some type of shiny, reflective material. And most disturbing about this man is that he was grinning, a painful, long, thin grin that seemed to consume his entire face.
God, what are you smiling at?
Just my resting face, friend.
And the most disturbing detail about this man is he spoke without moving his lips.
Do not be alarmed by the fact that my teeth and mouth and lips do not move when I speak. I'm using telepathy to communicate with your mind.
God, what is with everybody, all of you weird people, like talking to me through the mind, and like having these mind powers?
The name is Indrid Cold, my friend, and us weird people are actually aliens from another planet. Here to help humans rise to a next level of evolution.
Like, what do you mean? What do you?
I'm here to help you finish your rocket, friend.
How? What do you have? What do you can you give me?
It's nothing I can give you other than a tip. Check your pocket if you need rocket fuel.
Tootsie Pop.
Correctamundo.
What am I gonna do with the Tootsie Pop?
Give it a lick, or 2 or 3.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
1,
2, 3.
The dark matter you need.
The center of a Tootsie Pop is dark matter?
No, it's chocolate.
Wait. Wait, so I can fuel my rocket on chocolate?
Yes, if you've done your calculations correctly, it will give you pure, unwasted energy. Have you double-checked your calculations?
Yeah, of course. Triple checked my calculations.
And if they're correct, that chocolate, as you call it, will give you infinite 0-point energy.
Okay.
Simply put it in your rocket and come with me, and you'll see a world of naked men and women on the planet called Lanulos, where we'll make you do shift work in our factories. We make chocolate. We have little people.
All right, I'm gonna put this
We
in.
all dance the dance of naked celebrations.
Wait, I correct the. It's 3. How many licks does it take to get to the center of Tootsie Pop? It's 3.
That's right.
But where's the Mothman? He should be here. Like every time I put a sucker in my mouth, he shows up. It's like this weird telepathic thing.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Heard what?
He's in the hospital. Stage 5 lung cancer from black lung.
Well, Jenkins, okay, I can't process this. Why does Mothman have black lung and Sandy doesn't have black lung?
Good point. Thank you for bringing that up. I wanted to clear that up. So where good-natured, hardworking, human, West Virginia born and raised, good old boys, they can handle the dust, because actually the dust forms a strong lining, almost like a sheet of armor on the inside of their lungs. Sometimes it even forms the entire lung. The lung dies, and it just becomes lungs made of full coal dust. Where the Mothman, it's an alien, so it's not like us. It's not like, it doesn't know hard work. It doesn't know.
So it's like the end of War of the Worlds. H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. The alien isn't adapted to our environment, and hence not adapted to the black lung.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's just
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
War of Worlds.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Jenkins.
I didn't write it.
Can we
War of
just
the
end
Worlds
this?
wrote it.
Can you
So
just end this story?
yeah, you're right. H.G. Wells, pretty fucking stupid writer,
yeah,
huh?
that's not what he wrote at all.
Yeah,
You're
pretty
just
dumb
a
writer.
Fucking fool.
Yeah, we should go back in time and
Yeah,
just
you're a dumb writer.
tell him he's
You're
a
a
really
dumb
fucking-
storyteller.
Yeah. You can't even write. I can fucking spit
here it
right.
comes.
Jenkins, goddammit!
You call me a fucking bad writer, I fucking write in your face. I fucking write. I fucking write with blood. With your fucking mother's
I'll
blood.
switch you till I see
Jenkins,
bone!
just finish the story so we can get out of here.
So Sandy fueled his rocket, but made one more stop before he jettisoned off into space. The old company hospital.
Welcome to the old coal company hospital.
The Mothman. What room's the
What's
Mothman?
wrong, son? You got black lung?
No, I'm here to see somebody.
Because the black lung is
I'm here
good
to,
for you,
ma'am,
son.
I'm here to see somebody. The Mothman is what?
The Mothman, let me check the record book. Mothman. Henry James Mothman. Good Christian name. Is it Henry James Mothman?
I guess. I don't know. Well, who else would be called Mothman?
Well, there's also it's just a Mothman here.
That's probably him.
I need to know before
It
I
has
can
to
let
be
you
the
in.
the one named word. The one name. It has to be just.
How do you know the patient?
He's a friend. He's a friend.
Well, friends, visiting hours was over about 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna make an exception because he doesn't have much time.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Can I go? What room is it?
Room. It's right down the hall, right here. We only got one room.
Okay. All right.
The
Thanks.
coal company hospital only got one room.
All right. thank you.
Sandy rushed to the room as fast as he could, where he was met by the doctor.
Whoa, son! What are you doing out of the mines?
I'm not a mine guy anymore. I'm a rocket boy.
Rocket boy, sure you are. Oh, wait a second, you gonna go up there and fly with those dogs? Why don't I just feed you an old milk bone and put a leash on you?
What is with the dogs and the?
I'll take you a walk on the Milky Way. Careful, don't eat the chocolate one. You'll die. You're gonna be a dog.
Where's my friend? Where's Mothman?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're here to see Mothman?
Yeah.
Oh, son, he's been dead a long, long time.
The moth creature, Mothman?
Oh, you're talking about Henry James Mothman. Henry James is right over there. The giant moth creature. The one with the giant, horrifying red eyes with black lung. I thought you were talking about Mothman, the town pharmacist.
Why did you guys call him Mothman?
He went loopy, ate a bunch of mothballs. That's how you die, son. Not being in the mines. There's two things you can do in life. You can go in the mines or you can become a doctor of the coal company hospital. I chose the latter because I finished the former. I worked in the coal mines until they said I need a doctor. And I said, I'll climb out of the mines. I'll become the doctor because the doctor got crushed.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Hey, Andy, come close.
Yeah, Mothman, yeah. Or should I call you Henry? I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Call me by the name my family calls me.
Okay, what's that?
Death. Salty death twist.
Jenkins, goddammit! God! Don't work that into the story. Keep the juggalo shit out of it.
What if he was a juggalo?
Don't you dare make him a juggalo, or I'll whip you until you're unconscious. You understand me? Do you understand how serious I am? The story is kind of getting good. I don't know what you're doing. You're acting like an ape.
Yeah.
Is that how juggalos act?
I was there one time. You think I soaked in all that knowledge? Most of the time I was banging bitches and hanging out in tents.
You were probably getting fucking molested doing mollies. Probably what was happening.
Mollies, doing mollies.
No, you were ingesting heroin and ecstasy. It was putting holes in your brain.
Mothman, listen.
Hey, Andy.
Listen, Mothman, I need you to watch the skies tonight. Actually, I need you to watch the Silver Bridge. If my calculations are correct, we'll fly right over top of it.
Sandy, is it true? You're a rocket boy?
Yeah, Mothman, I am. And I have you to thank.
Sandy, never forget about me.
I won't, Mothman. One last thing. I have a gift for you.
Oh, Sandy. You did it. You got to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop. You got to the center of the Sucka. You got to the center of the Sucka.
And then you,
How many licks? How many licks did it take, Sandy? Hey, get away from him. He's dying. How many licks?
3, Mothman. 3.
I don't know how much longer he's got.
He's dead. What do you mean he's dead?
No, he's not. I think we can keep him alive on life support just long enough to see your rocket fly. Get your ass out of here, boy, before I call your daddy.
We'll do, Doc. We'll do.
Nurse, give me 20 cc's of old Mammy's roadkill soup. And 3 buckets of coal dust. I'm gonna keep this freak alive until I see that rocket dog fly. And Sandy, he flew. He did it.
What?
I mean, do you need anything else?
Yeah, that's the terrible ending.
I mean, he did it.
How did he do it?
He
Did
flew.
what?
The rocket took off.
Where? How? What happened?
God damn, the fucking boring details you want.
This is the conclusion.
What do you mean the details? Jacob, you've been talking about the stupid bullshit of West Virginia for half the fucking story.
Yeah, so Sandy got to the rock quarry and Indrid was waiting on him, where the rocket was in pre-launch stage. Indrid struggled to walk towards Sandy, almost like there was a limp in his leg. This time, he had his rocket top hat on, along with his rocket cane to help him steady himself. He was also wearing his long rocket coat with the rocket tails on the back.
Wait, are you describing Willy Wonka?
I think he's describing
Willy Wonka didn't have a rocket coat or a rocket top hat.
He just
I don't
changed
know
it. It's Willy Wonka with rockets.
No, he's...
God, man, do you ever have a fucking original idea?
Yes, it's a rocket man.
Sorry, friend. I'm having trouble with my leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
It seems that it's caught on something. It's caught on a somersault. I tricked you, friend.
And that's when Indrid rolled over in a somersault and leaping up into the sky and landing it, and his cane was stuck in.
That's the exact scene from Willy Wonka.
And all the kids were like, what in the world? Is he
What
hurt?
kids?
What kids? What are you
All
talking
the coal mining kids. They were trying to escape the coal mines, and they came out and they said, I have the golden ticket to leave too.
Oh, come on.
I found it in the coal dust. I found the golden
How
ticket.
can you deny it now?
And all the kids came running out of the mines and running away from the leader of the coal mines, who was trying to take their hearts out.
That's Temple of Doom!
Indrid was rushing Sandy. They had to step up the rocket process to get out of there before everything fell apart. Their
Indrid,
plan-
fire the engines!
Well, I've spent a lot of time searching for the one who powered this rocket, fly it into the sky.
Yeah, it's me. I built it. What are you talking about?
That's
Wait.
right. You did build it, didn't you? You had the smarts. You had the patience. You had the tenacity. Unlike all the other rocket boys I tested, they failed. You succeeded. And for that reason, I give you this rocket and the keys to all the rocket business of Lanulos. You know, I've hit every button in this rocket except for one. The launch button.
Why were you in my rocket pushing button?
I was simply doing the pre-rocket flight test check.
Okay. Well, that's the launch button, so yeah, I'm gonna press that.
Go right ahead.
But Ingrid, when we launch all the mine children around the rocket, the blast is gonna kill them.
Don't worry, the children won't be harmed, for there won't be a blast.
What do you mean propulsion equals fire equals blast?
Sandy spit out all of his knowledge in a flurry of equations.
Blast, fire, rocket propulsion.
Rocket propulsion equals Tootsie.
Oh, of course.
And that's when the rocket lifted off like a dream, with no fire, but a whisper of wind.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure hallucination. Take a look, and you'll see into your dreams.
Hurry, follow the rocket. Let's run. Come on, everybody. Let's run to the bridge and watch it. We gotta go. Come on, everybody. Mom, where's the rocket?
All the children were running for the rocket. They were all lining up on the bridge to watch it fly over top.
What the hell is that, Dale? Is that your son?
Oh my God. Homer Sandy did it. He's become a rocket dog. My son, up there flying with the dogs. Makes me sick to my stomach. I'll never accept it. I'll never accept him in the choice he made. It'll begin with a spin, traveling in this horrid creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. The bridge! The bridge! You didn't calculate for the bridge! Your horrible calculation! The silver bridge!
Hey, is it just me or does that look like that rocket's coming towards the bridge?
Sure is. Wrecking right into her.
Oh my God, that whole goddamn bridge is gonna collapse.
Well, serves them right.
There's a bunch of children on that bridge.
Yeah, them kids aren't even supposed to be out of the mine.
Hey, show around, let those boys loose again.
Collie Ma, you gonna beat the hell out of that short round kid or what? We got mine coal.
It was all there. I did the calculations.
You
Look at-
miscalculated! All those fucking people are dead! The children are mangled in the water under the cars! You get nothing but miserable metal death!
Jenkins, this is just like a fucking like
Horrible hodgepodge.
of just things
Nonsense.
that don't make sense together.
You shoehorn.
Hodgepodge, slodgepodge. I'm a fucking
Hit
knock.
him, hit him.
I'll never fucking stop. I'll never fucking stop. How do fucking rockets work? How do fucking rockets work? I don't know. Look at sky. Look at ground. Look at me. Look at you. Open up your skin. Let's see the
James,
alien.
I'm gonna whip it
Open
across
up your
your
skin.
eyes.
Let me see the
I'm
alien.
gonna whip it across your eyes.
In
Just do
between all of our skin.
That's it.
we can-
My eyes.
I fucking warned you. I didn't want to blind you, but you wouldn't stop. You brought this on yourself.
I don't need eyes to fucking spit. Murder
Jesus
rhymes.
Christ.
I'll fucking slit your throat. Fucking slit your mom's throat. Murder rap.
Let's just go.
You gonna just leave?
Wait,
Yeah,
what was
he's
that
not gonna-
sound?
Well, I didn't
Is
hear
that you
anything.
moving? I heard like a car pull up.
Why would a car pull up? Nobody knows where this fucking place is, Jenkins.
I don't know why something happened. I just no. There's car doors. There are people out here.
Yeah. We're
Hello?
Yeah, we're still out here.
There was a fucking car door that just. I can hear it. My hearing has been heightened ever since I was blinded, and I can hear about 2 miles away a car door opened up and shut. There's someone coming.
Just want to leave?
Let's just go.
Okay.
Guys, I swear I hear footsteps. They parked way out. Their headlights are off. I hear the
How would you
headlights
even
not
hear that
running.
anyway?
You can't gain those kind of abilities and under an
Instantly.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
work
can't
like that.
explain it, guys. I'm telling you right now. I hear their footsteps. They're getting closer.
Oh, let's get the hell out of here.
Guys, don't leave.
Well. All right there. Where do you think you boys going?
Going home. Where are you guys? Who are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Well, we're from the coal company. We're the Men in Black. Wait a minute. The Men in Black aren't with the coal company. They're the part of the military that destroys alien evidence.
Liza. No, Liza.
Oh my God!
That fucking hurts.
Oh
It's
God!
so fucking bad.
I can't see anything.
I don't know who I am.
Oh, what is knowledge? Who am I?
I don't.
Damn, I think I said it too high.
Yeah, you sure did, Slick. Don't worry about it. No, they'll walk it off. Let's go over the fire and see what's cooking, Slick. What's going on tonight? How you doing?
I'm blind.
Oh yeah, well you're gonna be mind blind in a second. Neuralizer. Slick.
What? What was that sound?
Oh, he don't got eyeballs. Well, it should still affect his retina nerve.
Neuralizer. Paralyzer.
Keep hitting him, Slick.
I'll paralyze you, rip your limbs off, shove it down your throat, make you try to cough. I'ma kill you straight up.
Neuralizer!
Rip you apart, make you all dead.
I ain't come out here for a rap battle. We need to clear up evidence.
Neuralizer!
Hit him with the noise of murder, Slick.
Hatchet man.
Neuralizer! Men in black, neuralizer!
Hit him with the noise of crickets, Slick.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take you through.
You missed, Slick. Goddamn. First day on the job.
Hello?
Well-
Is this mic on? Check 1, 2.
Son. There ain't no mic out here.
Dad?
Not your dad.
Oh no. What's going on?
Well, you could use a good father figure, couldn't
I'm
you?
gonna rip you apart. I'm never gonna let you die. I'm gonna keep you.
None of that now.
Gonna keep you alive and torture you. And
Son, none of that.
hate you.
Who do you hate, boy?
I hate you. I hate you. You.
Yeah, I don't think you know what you're talking about, son.
Dad?
I'm not your dad.
Please be my dad. Please.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be your dad. Okay. Come here, take my hand. Come here, there you go, son. Walk with me here. Now, as your new dad, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. You ready? Open up your mouth. You feel that?
Yeah, what is that?
That's the end of my gun, son.
What does it mean?
It means I'm tying up loose ends.
In the fort, fight the
What doesn't kill us is making us stronger.